Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about a fascinating telescope that has captured something incredible. A colossal telescope in the desert just captured galaxies we've never seen before. More than a decade in the making, the Rubin observatory finally released its first image as it begins its groundbreaking 10-year astronomy mission. This is what to know about this. After more than a decade under construction, the Rubin Observatory has released its first images, which contain millions of galaxies. These first images are only brief, initial glimpses of the observatory's 10-year legacy survey of space and time, which will discover new objects in the night sky, while also hopefully answering questions about dark matter and dark energy. As ground-based telescope, the Vera Rubin Observatory will be a perfect companion to the space-based telescope like James Webb Telescope, as its sweeping view will completely scan the night sky every 3 days. On August 1st, 2014, workers began constructing the Large Synoptic Survey Telescope, perched atop the Cerro Pachon in the Atacama Desert. Fast forward a decade later, in the LSST, now called the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, named for the American astronomer, whose groundbreaking work provided evidence for the existence of dark matter, is finally ready to start doing some serious science. Its main mission will be the Legacy Survey Space-Time, which will ceaselessly scan the night sky continuously for 10 years, noting every visible change along the way. Vera Rubin is particularly well suited for this task, with a 28-foot wide primary mirror, an 11-foot wide secondary mirror, and the largest digital camera ever constructed. This terrestrial telescope can move its 300-ton bulk one full rotation in half a minute at full speed, according to the New York Times. The amount of data the Rubin will collect in the next year alone will be more than all other optical observatories combined. To put it mildly, it's an exciting time for space exploration. To celebrate the beginning of its operation, the observatory has released the first images captured by a telescope, a combination of 678 different images. The photo above shows that brilliant Trifid nubula with the Lagoon Nublia, which is located more than 4,000 light years from Earth. The lead image of this article is only 2% of a full Rubin image, which would actually require 400 ultra-high definition TVs to display. Below is the other images of the swath galaxies and stars, some of which we know and many of which we've never seen before, as you could see on the screen. Quote, these images vividly showcase the upper precedented power of the Rubin, will revolutionize astronomy and our understanding of the universe. Astronomers Manda Barji, Phil Wiseman from the University of Southampton wrote, Rubin truly transformative thanks to the unique combination of sensitivity, vast sky, our coverage, and exponential image quality, end quote. It's a big moment for ground-based astronomy, which has often been eclipsed by groundbreaking discoveries made by space-based telescopes like the Hubble and JWST. While it's true that these floating telescopes offer a ton of benefits, chief among them being that they circumvent atmospheric inference and increasing annoyance of satellite disruption. The Starlink, for instance. The benefits of ground-based observatories far outweigh these visual costs. For one, these telescopes can be easily maintained and crucially upgraded with the greatest technologies because, they're on the ground and without the need for payload restrictions, ground-based telescopes can be absolutely gargantuan under construction. They can be very tedious to put together, of course. A quick comparison to other ones, for instance, the Rubin has full 9.6 square degrees. Others have zero point 0.5 square degrees. That means simply we see way more in the sky and space than the photographs in just a few days, rather than a few years needed by other telescopes. At the end of its 10-year LSST mission, Rubin will provide invaluable data for investigating dark energy and dark matter, as well as information regarding some 20 billion galaxies. Rubin will also observe billions of objects on more than 800 separate occasions, which will create kind of astronomical movie detailing the evolution of the night sky over time. Especially exceedingly, it will capture asteroids as well as they move through the solar system. The observatory estimates the LSST will discover 5 million asteroids in the next few years alone, 5 times more than what humanity has discovered in its last 2 centuries. After decades of waiting, it is time for the science to finally commence. Vera Rubin represents the culmination of about 2 decades of dedication, innovation, and collaboration by a global team. The Rubin Observatory, constructed by its director, respectively, and said in the press statement that, quote, with construction now complete, we're turning our eyes fully to the sky, not just take an image, but begin the whole new era of discovery. So I think this was a very fascinating thing to read because we aliens study the space all the time, so it's great to see how Earthlings are doing it too. And thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a have a good one.